the sign say Black Community Develop, I immediately called and asked them how did I go about in getting this home.
Well, I was happy that we moved up in that house, and I was feeling great and stuff.
I contacted Daryl, and he showed me one of the houses, and I fell in love with it, love at first sight. And I said, okay, this is the route I want to go.
These homeowners are benefiting from the vision of the Black Community Developers Incorporated. This organization has taken what used to be a bad neighborhood on 11th Street and turned it into a working-class neighborhood full of new homes and excited homeowners. BCD started this first-time home buyer program back in 2000.
Reverend Robinson is the executive director of the Black Community Developers, and in our feasibility study in the year 2000, we wanted to do housing in the city of Little Rock to improve the quality of the community within the neighborhoods which we serve. Throughout the years, we've noticed a lot of abandoned houses and weed lots and a lot of illicit activities going on in the neighborhood, and that was a direct result of the slumlords that was in our neighborhood. So what we wanted to do was promote home ownership by building houses for first-time home buyers. Over the past 2 years, we've been able to complete 6 houses. We currently have 2 houses under construction, with a plan of doing 4 more within the next couple of months.
Well, here at 4100 West 11th, I expect for my house to be built, and I'm excited about it. I'm getting a brand new house because of Black Community Developers and the City of Little Rock program have helped low-income people like me to get a brand new house built. Well, at the time I was looking for just a regular house that was already built, and I wasn't getting in where I wanted to be or the type of house that I wanted at the time. So I had a friend that knew about Black Community Developers, and I called them and they helped me, and I'm here.
We're the first organization that have built houses in the Midtown area in the past 15 years. The whole project has been definitely a success, so the need for new affordable first-time home buyers was definitely a need in the community.
When I first moved in there, they also watched the neighborhood. They also make sure that everybody is safe as much as possible in the neighborhood. They trying to re-establish 11th Street.
The neighborhood is great. I hadn't had any problems. Some of my neighbors came to invite me into the neighborhood. It was real nice. They brought cookies, and they was letting me know about how long they've been in the neighborhood and what type of problems I didn't have over there. And so they was glad that BCD, when they was building up housing, building up their neighborhood.
The community and the neighborhood itself has embraced it as a whole. We get phone calls every day from the neighbors saying that they're glad of the work that we're doing.
I'm an I Spy, so I kind of ride around the neighborhood, you know, just to see what the community was like at night. You know, I rode around late at night, in the evening, early in the morning, to see who hung out where, you know, and I didn't see any of that. So that's what, you know, also helped me make my decision about the neighborhood. I can see that they're really working hard.
The Neighborhood Resource Center is close. They, along with the police division that's there, and that makes me feel a little more comfortable because if anything was to happen, I know they're right here and they'll be right here to handle the situation. People have expressed concerns about being in this area, but this area has really gotten better instead of gotten worse like most people think. You're right here next to a grocery store and to the hospital, so everything's in close proximity. It's in close proximity also to the mall. So I'm feeling real good about it, and I send other people to them.
One thing we're also doing is we're starting our home buyer counseling program. We'll be able to provide credit reports and helping people establish their credit. If they're not credit worthy yet to get financing for a loan, we're able to help assist that. And one thing that comes along with that is the only fee that we'll have is the $25 fee. That'll be to pull a credit report, and from that credit report, we'll be able to determine as far as the standpoint of how long it'll take in order for you to get pre-qualified for a loan. And once we work with different banks to help assist you get pre-qualified, and we kind of work with the bank that gives you the best deal for your dollar as far as financing it works. The qualifications to receive the subsidy grant is you have to be a first-time home buyer. The income guideline is based on the number of people in your household and your annual income. For a 4-person household, the annual income is around $45,000.
I received bond money where it got my interest rate down to 4.9%, and they got my payments down where that I can afford them, very affordable payments.
I was having little problems, and I came over here to talk to Daryl. and he helped me out, let me know what was all available, such as the subsidy money, down payment, first-time buyers, assistance for low and moderate income families. So, and it went very, very fast.
Before, when I was trying to get a house, it was not as simple as it was working with Black community developers. They just wanted to have a copy of your credit report, and I had that already since I had already been through the process of trying to buy a house another way. But I just went through them, gave them a copy of my credit report. They looked over it. Everything was fine and sent me on to the bank, and the bank went from there. It was a really simple program. They kind of do all the legwork for you and walk you through everything.
Right now, we're just completing phase 2 of our project. Phase 3 will consist of over 20 homes built over the next 2 years in the Midtown area, that being on 11th Street and 14th Street area.
In addition to the new houses, the BCD has also built a 16-bed supportive housing facility on 12th Street, thus still improving and investing into their community. But they could not have done all of this excellent work without donations and volunteers.
One thing that we try to encourage is donations, and in order to give an overall appreciation for the neighborhood is to have people to help donate, whether it's time or dollars. We had a family who chose to donate their appliances for a new family that moved into one of the new homes, so they were able to get new appliances donated. And we've also had organizations come out and help donate their time as far as with the landscaping of a new house and laying the grass and laying the sod, so that's another form of donation as well. So both donations of services and dollars would definitely be needed to help make the houses more affordable for the home buyers we serve.
Get involved with the Black Community Developers Incorporated, where we are rebuilding lives and restoring communities. Call us at 379-1539. Drop us an email or visit us on the web.